What were some of the reasons you decided to join Remax Realty Center?
Well, when I came and looked at Remax Realty Center, I came with a couple different sets of glasses on. I've spent 27 years in real estate, and of those 27, I spent 17 in brokerage management. So I first approached Remax Realty Center with my manager's glasses on and looked at the office and the company and said, you know, if I was going to run a brokerage, how would I run it? And is this the way I would run my company? And after meeting with Joe and going through all the questions that I had, I really came to the conclusion that this is the kind of operation that I would run if I was the managing broker. I also came with my new agent glasses on because I made the jump from all those years in management to being basically a new agent again, and wanted to make sure that they had all the resources that I would need. And you know, I approached it as if I was, you know, a brand new agent, even though I had some experience, and all the things that I felt I needed to get to make that transition from management back into sales full time were here. And to me, as when I was managing an office, the most important thing to me was making sure that when the agents came in to the office, it shouldn't be a chore. Everything should work the way it's supposed to work. The staff should be helpful and courteous and supportive. The culture of the office should be such that it's uplifting. So when you walk in, you feel good about yourself. You feel good about the business, and everything that I was looking for, I found here, and I was very pleased. Yes, I came with a preconceived notion that the agents in a Remax office would be very much to themselves, very independent, not really willing to share and get involved with other agents in there. That was a preconceived notion, and you know what happens when you assume. And so one of the pleasant things that I found when I got here was, even though I knew a lot of the agents that were here, I was really impressed by the amount of sharing that goes on in this office. Whether it's a question, you know, looking for a vendor to help with a problem, whether it's you know, a training session where we're sharing ideas back and forth. I was really impressed by the amount of sharing and care that the agents showed each other. Everybody's been extremely helpful. The staff has been terrific. They really have. I mean, you know, I've spent my life hiring staff people, and I've hired some good ones, but I was really impressed. I don't think there's ever been an issue I've had, a problem I've had that hasn't been taken care of right away. So that makes it a lot easier on me to focus on my business. You know, culture's a big thing, and it was very important. In the company I was in before, they talk a lot about culture. And again, that culture, you can have a company culture, but if it doesn't translate back into that local office, and it starts at the top. It starts with the local ownership, and then it goes through. And one of the things that I like about the culture here, there's a culture of sharing, which is terrific, and it's really necessary in our business. You know, if we all had to start and reinvent the wheel all the time, we would never get anywhere. We wouldn't have successful agents. So the fact that we have this culture of sharing in the office is great. There's a culture of fun here. As I said, when you come in here, you never feel down when you walk into the office. Where can I go where there's an environment that will help me become a better business person? And this is a great environment. This is a great place to go if you want to build your business. And again, I approach it as both an experienced agent, but also a new agent, because again, I was making the transition back into sales. So there were, you know, there were still some things I had to catch up on, and this has been a great environment for me to you know, to retool my business and really get it to where it needs to go. Joe and Kevin and a lot of the agents in the office always, you know, are interested in what I'm doing and how things going. Very supportive, and again, that's counter to what I thought would be the case when I came here. I thought, you know, I'm here, and everybody would just assume, well, he's been around a long time, he knows what he's doing, you know, he'll be fine. But they really have been really supportive. but not to the point that they're intrusive. I mean, they're not sitting there going, well, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to,
Right.
use this service and that. This. And they say, here's what's available to you. If you'd like to take advantage of it, we'll give you the training. It's the same thing with the rollout of the Remax. I'm sure there are brokers around the country who said, okay, send the memo out, let the agents know there's some new features that are being offered by Remax. Joe took the time to set up training so that we could get together, really understand how to set everything up so it would work for us. And I think they're also really good at realizing that almost everybody in here does business a little bit differently. And so rather than, try to force you in a certain direction, they help you discover what's going to work best for you.